Alright, good evening everyone, and welcome to Bob Plays Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts on Legendary Difficulty. I'm Bobtheorc, and I'm not quite as tired as I was last night. Holy crap, I was so tired last night. I feel a little bit tired, because I worked a lot today, but it wasn't as bad. So, tonight we are going to continue our Casual Greece campaign on Modified. Yeah, it's really Austro-Hungarian Empire, and I just rearranged the territories, but until I get around to installing the Dreadnought Improvement mod. Hey, Turpits! And right on cue, as soon as I start streaming, Tiny Dog wakes up. Hello, Tiny Dog. Today's a very special day for her. She no longer has the cone of shame on. We got the stitches removed. The surgery was a success. And she's a very happy dog that wants to spin in circles now. Tiny Dog, when you spin in circles, it's harder for me to pet you. The best way for me to pet you is if you sit next to me and not smack me with your tail so hard. And then I can... Ow, that hurts. No, put your tail away. That hurts. All right, sit. No, don't smack the paperwork. That's the project I'm working on. Don't do that. All right. I'm just going to grab you in a doggy headlock. There you go. Now you can't spin in circles and I'll pet you. Anyway, so Tiny Dog's feeling pretty good. And that's good. I'm happy for her. No, don't go near my paperwork. No. Go lay down. I'm trying to stream, dog. What are you doing? What are you doing? And like she's been asleep all evening. I got home, I fed her, she ate some of her food, she laid down in her bed underneath my work desk while I worked on this laptop. I've got a couple laptops I'm working on at home. This college kid I'm trying to get fixed up, and sometimes if the college kids are nice, I'll take the projects home and get them done a little faster. And this nice older lady, we built a laptop for her a few years ago. Now we're building her another one. So I'm just, I'm taking care of some people who were especially nice to me at work. And Tiny Dog was just asleep under my desk, and everything was great. And then the moment I turn on stream, she's like, "Oh my God, Mark's streaming! Time to spin in circles!" Don't hit me with your tail. Your tail hurts. Your tail hurts. It's like made out of iron. Like an iron-tailed dog. Anyway, so that's my weird introduction. Let's go check out what's going on. I don't quite remember where is that. I know we were fighting Italy and Japan still. That's right, I had to re-invade Italy because these guys, last minute my invasion failed, which is very sad. And I still have no soldiers at all up here. I don't know why I've got like no soldiers anywhere. I've got 6 soldiers. Holy crap! I've got 6 soldiers in Greece. Where the hell are my soldiers at? 262, 72. I've got like no soldiers anywhere. How big's my army? It says I've got 81,000, almost 82,000 soldiers. Where the fuck are they? So they're not up here. They're not down there. I mean, this is all no soldiers. Army Force 0. Army Force 0. 22 soldiers in northern Greece, 6 in southern. Well, that's beeping an awful lot. Hi, Tiny Dog. Yes, I love you, and I will continue to pet you. Yeah, Tiny Dog doesn't talk, though. Tiny Dog, you want to bark? You want to say something? No, you just want to lick my hand, spin in circles, and smack my paperwork with... No, you don't put your head there. She just wants to spin in circles and smack things with her tail. No, Tiny Dog, I mean, she'll bark at people if they're, like, trying to get in the backyard. She's really good at barking at crackheads. And she'll bark at the sky, and she'll bark at clouds, and there's this squirrel that she really doesn't like. She'll bark at the... Oh, my God, she'll bark at squirrels. And she won't eat them, though, which is probably good. No, leave the paperwork alone. And but she won't bark on camera. Lucas at least would say hi. It could be like, say hi, and he'd be like, "Rrrr." Or my Greek friend, she'd when she was staying with me, she'd be like, "Lucas, make woof, and he'd be like, "Woof." Make woo, and he'd go, "Rrrr." And so he understood, make woof, make woo. He's a funny dog. Tiny Dog, I don't know. She's very energetic, but she's not noisy. Now, if there's like strangers, she'll bark a lot because, like, Lucas, no, don't lick my leg. I don't want you to lick my leg. My leg is perfectly fine. I don't need you to do that. I know you love me. You're a good dog. You know, Lucas would just kind of lay there, and he didn't want to be bothered because he's a big dog, and getting up takes effort. And Tiny Dog would be like, "Oh my God, there's a stranger! Oh my God, there's a stranger! Somebody's at the door! Rawr, 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 rawr." And then she'd run back to Lucas and start like barking at him and barking at the door, and finally Lucas would be like, "Fine, okay," and he'd get up and he'd wander towards the door and be like, "Roar." That's what he'd do. Oh yeah, you're staring at me when I make... You missed that sound? Look how happy you are, Tiny Dog. You're just wagging your tail. I should do a Tiny Dog stream sometime and just like put the camera on Tiny Dog and you guys can just watch her be a spaz. Yeah, I'm gonna squish your face. I'm gonna squish your face. Are you gonna let me play the game? I've been waiting all day to play my video game, and I've already spent the last like 30 minutes petting you and snuggling you while you're asleep. I'll scratch under your chin. Is that a good spot? Is that a good spot? All right. I'm sure people don't want to hear me play. Ow! Don't sneeze on my leg. That's disgusting. Go lay down. No, lay down. Lay down. Don't smack the paperwork. Lay down. Go lay down. I've petted you all. I have to sink ships. I have to sink ships. Gotta respond to a text, actually. Gotta meet one of my corporate clients, one of their employees, after work tomorrow. I don't know what time he's gonna be dropping by. I gotta go and upgrade his computer over the weekend. Yeah, I'm gonna be like working all Christmas. It kind of sucks. I really want to go to New York, but I just don't have time to drive out there. All right, what the hell was I doing? I think we're attacking northern Italy. That's right. We're trying to figure out where all my army is. I've got 76 guys there, 82. 85, 120. So it says I've got 82,000. It says I've got 82,000 soldiers, but I don't know where the hell they are. I just don't know. You know, the Ottomans are attacking stuff, but I'm not helping them. You know, there's no Allied forces. I don't know where they are. That's so weird. Unless they're, like, hanging out on my ship or something. I have no idea where they are. Alright, we're just not going to worry about it. I think I've already assigned orders, so I guess let's just YOLO and see what happens. Also, Tiny Dog doesn't just wag her tail back and forth. She'll, like, wag it in a circle, which is kind of interesting. Maybe Tiny Dog is more entertaining. I could do Tiny Dog streams, you know? Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Tiny Dog Evening Hangout, where you get to hang out with Bob's dog. Hi, Tiny Dog. You're just like staring at me with those puppy eyes. What do you want? Do you want to go to the kitchen? Tiny Dog, the big problem is you don't talk, so I never know what the fuck you want. Lucas would at least talk. He'd be like, yes, I could ask him yes and no questions, and he could say yes and no. And I'd be like, do you want to go outside? Do you want food? Do you want chicken? Alright, so I'm gonna put Tiny Dog in the kitchen, because maybe she wants more food. What she probably really wants is another hot dog, because I gave her a hot dog as a treat for being a good girl today. She probably wants more of those. Come on, Tiny Dog, let's go. Go. again. Maybe what I do is just every time she spins in circles, I put her in the kitchen until she learns that spinning in circles means she gets deported to the kitchen. That might be one option. Alright, so we have whatever this... That's another one of my... No, that's not one of my cruisers. What is that? Is that a... That's an Oi cruiser. A Naka class. Is that some sort of Japanese light cruiser? I don't know what the fuck it is. We're going to sink it. That's what we're going to do. How fast is it? It is 19.5 knots. I need my cruisers to go faster. I really need to get them up to 20 knots. I don't know if that's possible. On the bright side, though, my cruisers have all the guns. And when I get the Mark II 6-inch guns, they will be super sexy. And you guys are going to go home and get pizza for the rest of us. Because you are too small and squishy for fighting cruisers. Yes, you are. Your only job is to sink unarmed transport. Oh, now I have the hiccups. That's lovely. Alright, let's see what... No, he just vanished. What is this guy? That is a really ass-tiny cruiser. Look at that thing. 1,300 tons. It's got one 6-inch gun. That's adorable. And then a bunch of... I get four 4.6 and 4 3-inch guns. And 1 kilometer torpedoes. Front and back and 2 on each side. He's got a lot of torpedoes. And his armor is... pretty reasonable for how tiny he is. Alright, we're going to actually take... We're just going to go straight on in. And there's a torpedo boat probably somewhere over here that we want to get. We lost sight of the torpedo boat. This weather is kinda shit. There's some flooding, so that's gonna slow him down a little bit. I know the torpedo boat's over here somewhere, I just can't see him. I forgot to see how many bulkheads you have. Standard, okay, that's why. Alright, let's go get this. Have you go that way. Let's see if we can go find this guy. Yeah, he's like straight ahead there, so we're going to go a little bit off that way. If he's smart, he's going to run away. I don't know how smart he's going to be. Or I could end battle and hope I don't take too much damage. Yeah, he's running from me. Alright, so we're going to leave battle, and we're going to hope that we don't take too much damage from the torpedo, but maybe we'll get lucky and sink him. Oh, we sunk him! Ha 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 ha! Was that a destroyer? No, it's a torpedo boat. Oh, you mean the light cruiser? Yeah, it looked kind of like a destroyer. It was tiny. Hold on, this computer's being stupid. Oh, there it goes. Okay. I need to tell it to not go to sleep, because that's going to make it difficult to install these Windows updates, because I really want to focus on my game and let Windows updates just do Windows updates. There we go. Now it should never go to sleep, and now you can just keep updating. There we go. Alright, so we got him. Where was this? This is in the Indonesian Sea. Nice. Go boop the transports, and... Alright. The Malacca force will fight these guys. Is this a bad... Is this bad one? Son of a bitch. Really? Motherfucker. See, my guys are all veterans, so I should probably actually be alright. I mean, this kind of feels like it's going to be a real pain in the ass. But it'll be short enough range. The torpedoes are short enough range, it's not that big of a risk. So maybe we can... Maybe we can make this work. They are kind of like playing Russian roulette. I really need to get double turrets, double secondary turrets for capital ships. Then these guys have become pretty nasty. Oh, there we go. All right. So what are you? You are green, and you're pretty good. We're going to have you guys kind of go off that way. And we're going to have you guys kind of go off this way. We got some torpedo boats coming. I kind of want to start the turn because I want to take care of these smaller vessels. What does this cruiser have on it? Are you guys worth a shit? Yeah, no, these are the not worth a shit cruisers. We're just gonna shred that guy. Alright, so let's keep the main guns on you, put secondaries on you, and have you guys focus on cruisers also. Oh, look, it's a torpedo boat. Can we take you out, please? This guy can't be all that good. He's got, yeah, 0.9 kilometer torpedo, so we're going to take him out hopefully quick. I just need one good hit. Preferably before he gets close. Yeah, he's gonna go down fast. Yeah, there we go. There we go, baby. Alright. Let's see if we can take out... Now, the nice thing about all this is that the distance, you know, the spotting is, you know, actually is bad enough from all the storm stuff that it helps me isolate their fleet and I can pick them apart. So, when I'm skilled and they're not, storms are not so bad. Now, you only have 0.6 kilometer torpedoes. You got fast torpedoes, but I don't want you to get that close. So I'll get a bunch of my guns on you, but I'm nervous about how close you're getting. Okay, we're gonna have those guys change targets a little bit with the secondaries. So I want to make sure to shred this guy before he gets too close also. And then once we take out these light cruisers, we'll get the heavy cruisers. These guys just barely blips. I mean, we can't see jack shit. But that's okay. You know what would be super nice? Would be if you would please finish off the light cruiser that I really want you to finish off. He is getting beat up, but doing a very good job at not sinking. Well, there's a bunch of hits. There we go. Alright. That solved that problem. And I think we're going to have you guys follow the battleships, and then I don't have to worry about it so much. We're just going to go rock this light cruiser. Except Russian roulette's pure chance. Whereas, you know, I've got kind of a madness to my method here. It might not be pure chance. I need to ask a Russian about it. Is there a secret to Russian roulette? I mean, presumably, you could look at the back of the revolver and see which one has the bullet in it, which chamber. But I guess you're not supposed to look. But if you know which chamber the bullet's in, and you spin it, and you count the number of clicks, there's probably a way you could do it. I would never try it. But there should be some way that you can make it work. Now this guy here, he does have torpedoes, and I am just outside of his torpedo range. There he goes. Alright, so now onward to battleships. No, we're not gonna end battle. Alright. Oh, Dad sent me a really good picture. I'm gonna go save that. Alright. Now these guys got 1% to hit. He's got bigger guns than I do, but these are Mark 1s, and I've got Mark 2s. And I should be better in the brawl. You guys are going 9 knots. I mean, so I have more firepower. I should be able to win. But the 1% chance to hit him is not... I'm gonna run out of ammo at this rate. How come he has 6% to hit and I've got a 1%? I'm a veteran and he's green. I don't know why he's got better to hits than I do. These guys have 1 kilometer torpedoes, so I don't want to get too close. Took out a torpedo. I mean, we're winning it. It's just, I don't know why he's got... This is going to take a while to beat down. We got a torpedo hit. Yeah, these underwater torpedoes on battleships, I mean, if you hit them, they just just a way to take damage. I mean, hopefully we just beat this guy down. I only have 2% to hit on the 2.9s. So I'm surprised he's got better to hits than me, because the 2.9 should be more accurate at this range. Unless they're being more... Unless it's the wind that's affecting it. Oh, there we go. We damaged an engine. Now he's in trouble. Now these guys are doing better to hits. I don't know why they're doing better. These are Mark IIs, so I don't know why. Alright, well, we're just slowly munching him. Well, whatever. We're gonna slowly kick his butt. Maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure why that would be. But we'll just keep grinding away at it. I mean, because we're gonna get him. And this other guy's having some trouble. I don't know why it's a 6% chance to hit me. It's the 6-inch guns that are doing most of the work. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe these shifts might be more stable. 28, 22, 5 and 19. Oh yeah, these guys are super stable. The Scatulis are really, really stable. Ow, that hurt. So that might be why. Yeah, I think the Skatulis are just a lot better in the bad weather. As long as I have the ammo to keep at it. Oh, there we go. Now we got a hit. He's at 70% losses. Oh, this guy got a flash fire. Oh, no. Oh, no. Your bulkheads are insufficient. No, he has maximum bulkheads. Oh, yeah. His main gun ammo just lit off. He didn't sink, though, which is impressive. I mean, he's burning up. He's pretty screwed. The other guy's burning up pretty good. We're just going to keep surrounding him. We're going to keep circling like a bunch of piranhas. Alright, now just go nail this last guy. He doesn't have any torpedoes left, so he's not really a threat. It's just down to the brawl. He's not going to survive. Yeah, we're just going to beat him down through just high explosive damage, it looks like. Structure's going to get eat up. Well, no, he might sink. He's starting to flood pretty quick. Oh, I think the flooding's going to get him first. Oh, no. Oh, no. The flooding got you. Oh, no. Down he goes. Womp womp. No more battleship. Alright, that was pretty good. I'm going to... Actually, I'm going to go make a snack real quick, so give me just a minute, because I'm hungry after that fight. Oh, I gotta stretch my legs. Ooh. Alright, there we go. I'm back. I went to Church's Chicken the other day, which I'm sure is not that good for you, but it's absolutely wonderful, and I got a bunch of chicken. Because it's far away, so I'll buy a bunch, and that way I can warm it up later. Keeps pretty good. And we're going to have some of that. Didn't lose that many transports. Alright, so our transports are doing alright. We keep refitting ships and getting them ready. We're going to have better stuff in about a year. I think I'm going to we'll put out 2 more of these guys. Go view them to fix the tonnage. And then gotta fix their crew. Okay. So that's going well. I don't need to repair anymore, do I? I think I've got everybody. Nobody's suspended. Those guys are building. Repairing. Alright. That's pretty good. These guys here, I could try to jump them. How do I not have enough dudes? Because you guys are not inside the invasion zone. I hate that I have to keep readjusting these guys just to make sure. He snuck a battleship in. So I don't have any Malakas ready. He's going to cause me a lot of trouble. He's green. He's green. I think I could probably take him. Yeah, he's got bad armor. I can take him. Let's do this. Actually, I'm going to grab my food first. Give me just 1 minute. Let's do that. chicken. If anybody remembers the Fifth Element. What's the weather like now? Went up 10 degrees. Congrats, Mitchell. Alright, let's go do this fight. Oh wow, this is totally not the direction I thought he'd be in. Oh, you fucking crazy ass torpedo boat captain, what the hell are you doing? Alright, do you have guns? You do not. He does not have guns. Oh, but he does have a cruiser over there. Alright, so we're going to start dealing with the cruiser. And the torpedo boat is going to go keep an eye on the transports, because that's your job. And you have a range of 8 kilometers. I'll slow you down a little bit so you don't have to have such a hard time hitting. Alright, let's go do this. How fast is this guy? He's a little faster than me, but his armor is not good. Poor little bathtub cruiser. Mark 1 guns, 1 kilometer torpedo range. Yeah, it's all Mark 1 guns. So we should be able to just take him out pretty good. Meanwhile, this guy with a single little plunk cannon what I could actually do if I want to get spicy is I just go diving on in. Go fire torpedoes at you and see if you'll actually do it. Alright. Have you turn back around. Will the torpedoes fire? Is this guy a moron? Oh my goodness, they fired the torpedoes! Holy shit, did you see that? Oh my god, and they're looking good. They're looking good. He shoots, he scores! Oh, look at that. Not a moron. Whoops, that's not what I... So now we're going to go spin around. So you're going to start heading towards the transports. Look at that, he scored a torpedo hit. I'm so proud. He even sank one by himself. I'm so proud of him. Look at that. Keep the gun shooting at the one with the messed up engines. And we're going to go hunt down the next one. Da-dunt, 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 da. Torpedoes ready. Lining up for the shot. Shot looks good. Torpedoes in the water. One of them's going to miss. Boom! Oh, that got him. Look at that. He fired torpedoes successfully twice. Isn't that amazing? Torpedo had pretty long range, too. Torpedoes are reloaded for the third shot. We're going to go in. There go the torpedoes. It's in the water, and... oh! He got a hit. Look at that. Look at that. Torpedo boat number 6 is my hero. Look at that. Unfortunately, this torpedo boat captain is going to get promoted to be to piloting a light cruiser, so it won't last. He got his 25%, 71% torpedo accuracy. Look what happens when you actually fire torpedoes. That was amazing. That was pretty darn cool. Alright, so we are over-tonnaged right now by a little bit. Why is that? Probably because somebody's repairing. I think we are going to suspend you. There we go. That'll fix all the rest of them. Alright, they're back up and going. I don't have any more naval invasions I can do, so you're in there. That's good. Which one is this? This is Malacca. He's the old one. So, he's in 1894, 94, 95, and 95. I could try and jump these... I could try and jump these guys down here. They got an awful lot of stuff. I don't know how long they're just going to sit there, though. Because if they want to sit there longer for me to get repaired, that'd be amazing. Who hates me? Fucking everybody but the Soviets hate me. Holy shit, look at that. I gotta be nice to Britain because I don't want to fight that yet. Holy crap, everybody hates me. Wow. 10 more months on the engines. Big funnels coming along. I really need to do spoilers. Man, this is just going to be rough. I mean, I could send these guys down, but I really need all my Malakas. It might be worth doing an intermediate design and upgrading them before I take on the Japanese battleships. But I won't have anything really, really ready. Alright, we'll just keep on going. So this is all going well. Now I've got these torpedo boats here that aren't doing anything. I've got that single battleship. I've got a bunch of these cruisers. I might be able to take the battleship out. I don't know. I got these 4 battleships, and they're doing pretty good. Their ammo's really low, though. That's the problem. These guys are pristine. Alright, so they do want my lunch. They don't want my milkshake. Alright, we're gonna go hunt down and... I could have these guys go hunt down and kill that battleship. $78,000 tons. Or... well, that's 84,000 tons there. So we're going to send those guys. We're going to send you guys to go and take care of him. And then the last 2 guys are just going to go here. The last 4, they're going to go blockade. So you don't get away. That's what we're going to do. Alright. I think that's our plan. And then down over here, let's have you guys on protect. And then these torpedo boats, we're going to send you over here to be irritating. Let's try this. Because I can try and keep that battleship tied up chasing torpedo boats around. Boop. That's interesting. How did we run to that? He must have changed what he was doing. Alright, let's do it. He's slow, so we can still catch him. I think we're gonna give it a try. Alright, here we go. So, how do I want to do this? I do 2 groups. We're going to do 3 groups. Alright, here we go. So we'll send a team after the torpedo boat to take him out, and then the others will try and box in the battleship. I think that's my plan. And if we get in close, we should be able to shred him. So you're going to go kind of off that way. These are Mark 1s, right? Yeah, they're Mark 1s. These are all Mark 1 guns, short-range torpedoes. Alright, here we go. All that extra bullshit's gonna kind of suck when he's throwing at me. Alright, here we go. So main guns on you. Secondaries on the torpedo boat. Main guns on the battleship. Secondaries on the torpedo boat. Well, the torpedo boat's not going to last very long, I don't think. Yeah, he's just going to get tore up. Oh, yeah. You're so screwed, buddy. Alright, so... let's go get the battleship now. We're faster than he is, so we should be able to catch him. Smudged my glasses when I was sneezing. Yuck. Alright, so... oh, you're turning back into me. Alright, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Alright. Alright, buddy. We are blessed with an abundance of Saint 2.9, and you have no idea what's about to happen to you when we get close. Our ships are blessed. At least they're blessed as long as you don't hit them too hard. Yeah, he's already getting some damage and stability. Oh, he penetrated me. That's a bad touch. Yeah, welcome to the Skatuli Swarm. And now the damage is adding up. Yeah. Now you get the bad touch. You get a lot of bad touch. Yeah, he's on a whole lot of fire right now. Hope he got bulkheads. Yep, he does. Yeah, there's no way this ends well for you, bucko. Pal. On a side note, I saw a YouTube clip for a movie called Greyhound with Tom Hanks, where he's like a destroyer captain. You know, and since it's Tom Hanks, he's probably not like a retarded destroyer captain, and that looks kind of cool. The video clip looked pretty cool. I might need to figure out how I can go watch that whole movie. We all got our experience points, except for the battleship and torpedo boat that sank. Good job. Alright. Egypt canceled its alliance. Really? Does that mean that Egypt is now fair game for invading? Oh. Does Egypt have anything other than... I mean, southern Egypt's already conquered, so what other Egypt is there? Let's go resume repairing you. Olbia. I'm not sure where Olbia is. Western Mediterranean. Oh, he's right there. Okay. I guess the Italian battleship is gone, right? Yeah, he's... Alright, so let's... I could send these guys down to deal with Japan. How come all you guys are in there? What the hell? Well, no wonder I don't have enough invasion tonnage. All my ships are being lazy. What the fuck, man? I got these guys out there. Alright, so let's go send you guys to go kill him. Send 2 torpedo boats to be... Just send all you guys, yeah. You know, just... We'll take you out. And then you guys are going to go right there. And we'll get you joined up by the torpedo boats. Alright, so let's go refit some more ships. And I guess I could just save the money and keep powering through. I should have enough invasion tonnage. How many guys are still... 27 of them. Yeah, let's go get... let's go get these 4 taken care of. Go fix the tonnage bug. And then we need to go see about our 2 low crew guys. And then you guys will probably... I don't know what other territories Egypt actually has. I guess I could look it up. We'll just go send you guys there to join up as well. Alright. We can't invade anybody. So let's make Germany less pissed off at us. It's just a losing fight. And then all the Malaccas and everything here ready to go. So let's have you guys join up right here. And then maybe we can go get that, hit that battleship next turn. That might be possible. Alright, convoy mission, sure. Well, I guess it's a strike, whatever. Let's go do it. Transports are experience points. Oh wow, they start us close, huh? Do these transports have guns? No, they are not Second Amendment transports. We're going to take you guys right after that cruiser. These are also not Second Amendment transports. We're gonna go around the wow, they're just getting fucking mauled. We're gonna go right through here. You are taking an awful lot of damage. And hold on just 1 minute, I'm sorry. I don't know why my nose been like super stuffy lately. Alright. I really don't want to deal with... I mean, I could torpedo him, but he's getting wrecked by all of the cruisers. So I think we're just going to let you continue to have a bad day on your own, and then we will send you off this way. Yeah, because you just had a super bad morning. Daytime. You had a really bad day. Alright, well, I had a good day, though. Flawless victory. Alright, so we caught these guys. Let's go take care of them. They're kind of quick. But they're tiny. Holy shit, they're tiny. They're not that much bigger than a torpedo boat. These are basically destroyers. Alright, let's do it. Now, I'm not going to go, like, super hardcore on the torpedo boats, I think, on this one. Because I'm having production problems. I think you guys are going to retreat. Well, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I mean, if I end up in just a big global war with everybody, then yeah, I'll have to. My biggest problem is I got to figure out how I can get my army up. So I really don't know where those 80,000 troops are. Unless they're all on ships for naval invasion. So I wonder if that takes up my my army guys. The overpens kind of sucked, didn't it? Holy shit, look at that. Oh my god, look at that. Look at... JP, look at that. Main deck penetration. Holy shit. Main deck over penetration. Look at that. Deck armor is being used. At least on these. I got main deck over penetration from a 3-inch gun. And main deck penetration on a 3-inch gun. So look at that. So I have not seen that before. Aft deck penetration. Foredeck. I'm getting a lot of deck penetrations. They are deck penetrating me really badly. My poor cruisers got deck penetrated so bad, I feel like they just found Epstein's Island. So I'm not quite sure what to make of that. Unless I only have to worry about it from the front. What was that partial? That's aft belt. It only seemed to matter when I was charging straight, when I was going straight at them. Well, one of them sank. That's awfully nice. I know, right? I haven't seen it in a long time. I can't remember ever really paying attention to it. Now, it was because I was charging straight at them, and I'm wondering if I can only get a deck penetration when I'm going straight at them. And that's main belt. Because now I'm at an angle. So it might have to be if I'm just going straight at them. And if that's the case, then I still don't need deck armor. I just angle appropriately and just not get my deck hit. He had a really bad day, didn't he? Yeah, he didn't like that so much. Like they said in Ghostbusters, don't cross the streams. I'll have to make another cup of tea soon. Alrighty. That was pretty crazy. I think it's still glitched, but maybe not quite the way that we expected. Okay. Let's go find this guy. Unless he's running away, which will be difficult. I mean, if he's smart, he's running. Oh, there he is. So you're going to go that way, and you're going to go kind of more that way. You got bad armor, so this should not be too difficult. We should be able to just bonk you to pieces. But he's fast. There we go. There's flash fire. That's it for you. Wow, he went down quick. Yeah, those things aren't that tough. Many bulkheads. Alright, well, whatever. Alright, so I got Timor. So you guys, now that I have Timor, I should probably go repair. Number 42 needs repair. These guys are okay on fuel, not great. I don't know why these guys are all just sort of sitting around. They're not doing anything. So I could send all of you guys up here, and then number 42 will just repair. These guys are just hanging around. Man, that's an awfully big fleet. I don't know if I want to fight that whole fleet. But I've got 5 battleships. And these light cruiser are pretty small. It's 80,000 tons. And these guys are all veterans. And they're... I'd like to group up before I get them. I don't know why these guys are all just hanging out there. Alright, we're going to... We're going to try this. Alright, as far as up here goes, and now we're back to normal. I still don't have any army. I don't know where my army is. It's so weird. Get 4 more rebuilt. Go fix the tonnage bug. And then these guys. How are we doing on crew? We're still all right. I can't. Oh, I can invade something. What can I invade? I can invade. Oh, that's interesting. Portugal, Azores, or Madeira. That's interesting. So, I could start grabbing me some North Sea stuff, or some North Atlantic. Here's the question. If I take the North Atlantic, then I gotta defend the North Atlantic. And I don't know if I can do that, because when I eventually start fighting Britain, that's gonna be a real pain in the ass. Because there's an awful lot of North Atlantic. On the other hand, my transports are doing all right. I mean, North Atlantic is basically... If I had a strong presence in the North Atlantic, I could do a lot of raiding, dealing with Spain and stuff like that. Now, on the other hand, I could take the North Atlantic, make it a major naval base, put a lot of ships there, and try and intercept their ships. And as long as I keep the Mediterranean clear... Because Portugal makes a pretty good amount of money. These guys are not that much money. My gut feeling is I'm too small, and I don't want to deal with the Atlantic Ocean. I think that's going to be too much of a pain. I mean, the problem, though, is if I end up in a fight with France or Germany, you know, Germany's just going to go raffle stomp down and just start taking me. And I don't know how I'm going to deal with that. So I really can't afford to go to war with Germany. My army logistics is great. It just doesn't... I just don't have shit for an army budget. So I could take Portugal and use that to start grabbing Spain. And I'm going to go to war with all these fuckers eventually anyway. But my gut feeling is if I end up in a constant war, Germany is the key. I can't fight Germany because they'll land army the shit out of me. But with France, if I end up having to fight France, I can just keep invading southern France over and over again to keep their army down. And it would suck. On the other hand, if I did have one of these things out here in the North Atlantic, I could make this little torpedo boat hub, and I could just do awful things to people. But that might be getting too greedy. And I could take more of an Asia-centric strategy, you know, get focus on Africa, you know, Western Africa, Asia, and dominate all of this, which is already going to be a big enough of a pain. And what my concern is if I take one little island, then I'm going to be asking for it. So I think the smart move is to say no to that. I think that's the smart move. Let's go refit one more ship, by the way. Let's make sure none of my ships are suspended, actually. Yeah, they're good. Alright, so let's go refit one more ship. And we're not really trying to speed run this. Plus, without controlling Gibraltar, if I get into a fight out here, this fleet will get isolated. No, there's no way I can do that. So we need to... I'm so pissed off that that Ottomans are my allies. Yeah, let's just be nice to England, and these ships here, you guys are going to go back to helping make Italy great again. Alright, I'm going to go make a cup of tea real quick. I will be right back. So give me just a minute, guys. I just realized something. I wonder if if most of my army is actually in Austria, and if I'm paying for Austria's army. So like right here, 43,000 guys. $125,000 guys. I wonder if I'm paying for all these other dudes. Who's Croatia aligned with? The United States, of course. Serbia's still not allied with anybody. Let's have you guys go hang out here and see if we can make something happen with Serbia. And then as far as politics go, I think we already did it. Alright, so let's make this happen. Oh, did you guys... Yeah, you're going up there. Alright. Here we go. Wow, this is really bad. Holy shitballs. Holy fucking shitballs. Oh my god. That's a World War I right there. Holy fucking shitballs. This is so bad. This is so bad. So I can spend $400 million that I don't have because I've got 8. Or I can go to war with the fucking British Empire. Oh my god. I'm so fucked. Oh shit. Oh my god, I am so fucked. Alright, here we go. Let's do this. Oh my god, I am so fucked. Oh no. Oh no. Good thing I didn't take that stuff in the North Atlantic. Oh no. Alright, let's go get this Japanese cruiser. Because apparently the Scatulis are great in bad weather. Maybe these are going to be my bad weather attackers. Oh no, I just heard my tea ding. Alright, so we're going to just focus on taking like little islands and stuff from the Brits. And maybe we can get a peace treaty out of them, get some money. We're going to take Gibraltar. That's what we're going to do. Oh, goodness. I am so hosed. Alright, here we go. Oops, I didn't quite pause it in time to get a good beat on him. There we go. What are you? You're just one of those little tiny-ass guys. Main deck penetration, holy shit. It might just be this ship. Maybe this ship has deck penetrations possible. And the others don't. At 13 knots, I mean, we're going faster than he is. I guess we're better at the bad weathers. Oh yeah, your pitch and roll is crazy. Whereas my pitch and roll is like non-existent. Alright, well. Yeah, so I guess pitch and roll make a big difference in bad weather. It stands to reason. Alright, I'm gonna go get my... tea, so give me just one moment here, I'll be right back. How the hell are we going to deal with the British Empire? Well, we have more pressing concerns first. First, we're going to deal with this big-ass fleet. And that is a... Holy shit, that's a big fleet. There's a lot... I don't know if that was a good idea. Well, let's do it. So we're not going to direct engage if we can. We're going to just try and pick away at some of these guys while running away. Well, this is going to be tough. This is definitely going to be tough. At night time. That's interesting. My guys are veterans. You're going to retreat. So one possibility is I try to pick off some of their ships and run. Now the problem is we're nighttime, so we have a hard time seeing, but it's nice weather, so it might be okay. A lot of their ships are really small. I don't know about this. Oh wow, we caught one of their battleships right out in the open. He's a pretty good one. And his cruiser's pretty good too. These are actually pretty good ships. Alright, so we want to have you guys kind of keep your distance. And have you guys start turning also. Damn, we're having a hard time seeing these guys, aren't we? I want all the main guns at you, and let's go put the secondaries on you. And that's some really angry smoke screens coming right at me. I'll just let these guys just keep doing their thing. Let's do that, actually. Maybe we can knock out a couple of these ships real quick before they become a real problem for us. And the strategy I'm using is I'm just firing right into all their bullshit, just trying to get secondary hits with shots that would otherwise miss. Now the nice thing about this being at nighttime is they're having a hard time hitting me too. So, I mean, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, he's... Actually, we're gonna do that. Let's have you guys kind of cut through a little bit. Now, unfortunately, my cruisers are falling behind. They're not quite as zippy. Oh, now it's starting to get kind of foggy and crappy weather. That's not great. And we've already done a good amount of damage, so if we have to bail, we can bail, and we'll do quite nicely. Oh, he took a hit. He took kind of a bad hit. Oh, that's not good. That's not so good. Alright, you start veering off. It's definitely time to start thinking about leaving. Although I don't know if I can leave. There's just so much shit going on here. That's a big problem over there that I have to deal with, and I don't know quite how I'm going to do that. Are you guys the good ones or the bad ones? You are all pretty good ships. Now another option is I have you turn around. And we're going to double back. I mean, my cruisers definitely punch hard. I don't like how close you're getting. You are a lot closer than I want you to be. Alright, so let's start turning around and get back to our cruisers. These guys need to get their ass back. Alright, so we want main guns firing at you. And we want secondaries firing whoever. Now, fortunately, my guys are reasonably durable, so I should be able to get out of here. So let's fire main guns at you, and we'll just put secondaries into you. What's the distance to you? This guy's gonna get shredded, hopefully. I mean, they're still having stuff sink. And my guys are doing okay. And this is a good chunk of the Japanese Navy, so... Alright. Secondaries on the torpedo boat. Primaries on you. And we're going to have you turn back around because I don't want to be the last one at the party. Alright, that's good. Alright, so this is going pretty well. Actually, what we could do is I could have you guys start veering off this way. Have you veer off this way. Have the battleships just come through and just punish these guys. So get secondaries on the torpedo boats, though. This is turning into a really awesome fight. Alright, that torpedo boat there is going to be a problem. So we want you guys to focus him. You're going to go this way. You're focusing the torpedo boat. I'll put main guns on that torpedo boat and secondary stay on you. This is going to be like a historic battle. Alright. Main guns on you and secondary guns just at one of the torpedo boats. just keep doing your thing. Oh my goodness. You are not going to have much of a navy left when we are finished with you. I really don't want to deal with that. I mean, I guess the main guns need to, because he's back there. I mean, there's just an awful lot of torpedo boats that need to get sank. And as much as I'd like to take out these light cruisers, I'm a little bit preoccupied. Yeah. Well, the weather cleared up a little bit, didn't it? Alright, well, the main guns need to go after the battleship now. Alright, so this seems to be working. Well, that battleship is not... He's not happy. He's got good armor, too. Well, sucks to be him. I'm coming out of this a lot better than I thought I would, to be honest. I thought I was going to have a lot of trouble. Alright, well... Yeah, let's... Oops, look at that. Let's take care of that torpedo boat, shall we, before we have a problem. At least take care of his torpedoes. There's some angry light cruisers coming again. It's hard to think how many ships they have left. Nope, well, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, so I can end battle, which is probably smart. But I have these enemy light cruisers off this way. And they need to be sank. And I've got plenty of ammo left, so let's... Because up here, that's light cruisers right there. That's very suspicious smoke. So let's see what happens. Because my ships are in pretty good shape, and we're just wrecking the Japanese Navy. And I really need to take these guys out, especially if I'm going to be fighting the British soon. These light cruisers can be a little hard to find. There we go. Oh, there's a swarm of them. So there's two groups of light cruisers left. Alright, so let's go finish that guy off. Let's have you follow these guys. There's apparently more of them over there. I could split my forces, which may not be the smartest move. There's the other one. I don't want to get within torpedo range. You're going to be out of torpedoes. And then these guys, I know there's more back that way, but we'll just keep... Let's try and track down the other one. Yeah, this last little bit's kind of the pain. There he is. How fast are you going? 14, so we're going to catch you. You're going to go right to the jaws of them. Oh, that's he's getting hurt pretty bad. So he's got no torpedoes. Alright, let's get you. What I want to do is I actually want to come up this way, so I want to come up behind this battleship. Let's have you guys pull a sharp turn. And there should be... right there. All right. Starting to get daylight. It might be morning soon. No, it's still nighttime. There he is. Alright. It's a group of 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so you guys... Yeah. let's go. Ah. Let's make sure to properly ruin these guys. I think that's the last. I think that's the last guy. Yeah, so we're gonna catch you. Alright. That was an amazing battle. That was truly amazing. I did not expect to do this well. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you're gonna sink pretty soon. Alright, wow. Oh man, I'm tired after that one. I'm sure everybody got their 25 experience, except for the, yeah, torpedo boat that ran away. But that's okay, it's his job. Finds them and then leaves it to the big boys. Yeah, so the Brits were trying to poke a war. Alright. Alright. I see how this works. I don't know how I suddenly have so much more money. Alright, so better engines in 7 months. All the other good stuff coming along the way. I really want the better small guns. I don't need it for the battleships necessarily. Although I do need the double turrets. Alright, so what's our next move? I guess we have this convoy here. What's... these cadets. Alright, we might as well sink that, because we need the experience. Oh, man. Alright, what do these transports... these transports have guns. So realistically, you don't want any part of that. You're going to leave. Because Squishy Torpedo Boat is not made for fighting transports with guns. Then I'm going to have to deploy all of my torpedo boats to dick over the British economy and just wreck them. We'll have to conquer Gibraltar first and foremost. That's going to be our primary task. Alright, so this cruiser's somewhere over here. Alright, so big guns on the cruiser, little guns on the transport, so we want to be able to start taking that out. It's 10-kilometer range. That's an 8.6. Yeah, screw it, we're just going to put everything on the cruiser for now. He's green, so he's a little more experienced than I am. Oh, wow, he is cooking off with a flash fire. Well, that solves that problem, doesn't it? Alrighty, well. Such a nice little boat. These guys are going to be so great once I get the better gun turrets. Then I can really take care of the British. It's still a ways away, though. Alright, well that was a victory. So yeah, I think the plan is we're going to invade Gibraltar and start securing the Mediterranean. We're going to send out our torpedo boats like a plague upon the world. Let's see how screwed we are. Wow. Well, we're going to go for Gibraltar. Yes, we are. 19,000 tons. I got 4 cruisers there right there. I probably need a little bit more tonnage, so I don't know exactly how much I need. So let's have... Oh look, it's torpedo boats. Boop. We are going to screw with you so hard. And then look, it's more torpedo boats. Yes. Economic warfare is best warfare. We're gonna take... I need another so that's going really well over there. So let's get... I'm gonna send you 2 over there. And then we're gonna have you go to Cyprus. Oh no. Oh no. Invado potato. I'm gonna go put you down there, and then finally you're gonna go here into the Persian Gulf. That's right. And that is a heavy cruiser, and I have 2 heavy cruisers. You guys are cadets. I really need to get more people just sort of dealt with over there. Alright, so let's get you guys ready. I don't know how tough your heavy cruiser is going to be. But what I do know is I have a fair number of you guys, and I think you don't need to have him. There we go. Let's do that. Man, as long as I can keep Gibraltar blockaded, these guys have to go all the way around. And who else are the Brits? Me. They're just at war with me. Fuck. Alright. And you guys are heading up there. I'm going to take one of these torpedo boats. And send you down there. Alright, let's... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Let's go get these guys kind of fixed up. Alright, so that takes care of hopefully all of that. Then in Mogadishu, we have hello. Hello, Victoria. How would you like your transport sunk? What do you have over there? You have a torpedo boat. Let's send... We're going to send one to India. And we'll send one over here. And I feel like I need more torpedo boats, because we're going to have to just completely wreck the British Empire. So let's start building more torpedo boats. Build at least 2. How are we doing? Yeah, that's all we can do. Alright. I could lower this, but I think I'm going to just get my transports hit so hard next turn. Alright, I'm going to do one more turn at least. How long do we have until we're done with Italy? Halfway there. Oh, that's a lot of ships over there that I don't want to deal with. Alright, so... Alright, I'm going to run to the bathroom, and we're going to try this next turn. I'll be right back. Welcome back, Turpits. Alright, give me a minute. how awful this is going to be. Doing a cruiser-only campaign as Japan. Okay. Yeah, World War II Japan. That'll be cool. Oh my god! It's like, let's go to war with Spain. No, we're already at war with enough people! No, we don't need to go to war with Spain too. Oh my god, the Chinese are like, we're gonna kick your ass also! Fucking fuck! Now the Chinese I'm not super worried about. Oh my god. Well, we don't have the money to pay him off, so I guess we're going to war with fucking China. Oh my god. Alright, let's... Oh, everybody hates me. Oh, I promised China I didn't sleep with the Emperor's mom. These guys are going to retreat. And these guys are just going to press forward. At least it's nice weather. Let's go sink some Japanese ships. I'm going to have a really hard time in Asia fighting both Japan and China. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. No, it's not going so well. So as long as I don't end up at war with the Germans, because I don't have a land army apparently. I mean, I've got 90,000 guys, but I can only figure out where about 500 of them are, not even that many. So I don't know how much I believe that I have an army. It doesn't seem that way. Alright, so you took an engine hit. Now, once I take out Italy, that'll free up most of my fleet. And then once I get the better guns, I can start refitting my bigger ships. But I'm going to need to mobilize more of my guys. Alright, so he is fucking fast with bad armor. We're going to leave. Thank you. So we sank a bunch of British transports. Yeah, I guess I'm glad the Ottomans are my allies, because... fuck. I need all the help I can get right now. The Germans really fucking hate me also. Look at that. So that's going well. That's going well. So I'll get Gibraltar. And that'll keep them out. I don't know where all these guys are going, because I don't have anything. Spain fucking like everybody fucking. Holy shit! Everybody fucking hates me. So I absolutely need to keep the Germans happy because I can't. I have no way of defending my territory up here. Who's Croatia allied with again? Croatia's allied with the United States. Alright, so I'm going to improve relations with Germany and hope for the best. Because holy crap. I have the hull strengthening at least, so that's something. Turrets are taking forever, or the small guns. I could abandon rangefinders, but I need to keep that up. I mean, I could abandon them, go for turret mechanisms, and hope I get lucky. Double secondaries on my battleships would be nice, but they're not essential. It would be nice. So let's go for the. We'll view the Skatulis. We'll do a little intermittent upgrade. Now it's going to weigh a little bit less. With the better hull form. Go reinforced bulkheads. I can't afford reinforced bulkheads because it makes my ship too heavy. I could try to go for more. Now they've been over-penetrated. They've been penetrating me on my deck. Oh, I do have some aft deck, don't I? I'm not going to worry about it. If I go for the reinforced bulkheads, that'll reduce my flash fire, chance of fire extinguishing floatability. My flash fire chance is currently 12%. It makes it 11. It's not really. It'd be almost better that I jack up my armor here. We'll just do that. So for just a incremental upgrade, Let's just double check the fleet real quick. Alright, so you guys... send you out to sea first. And these guys are going to need to go down and probably deal with... I don't have anything in the central Mediterranean. How do the Germans have so much stuff here? That's not enough tonnage to do anything there. I could bring him into here to try and deal with... I could try to take the Persian Gulf. These guys have just so much stuff around here. I think we're going to go for the rest of Libya. And that's central Mediterranean, so... And then you guys... You guys are going to go down here also. That way I'll have enough stuff to take all this over. And then... I thought I had... Where's cruiser 42? You are in Indonesian Sea and Dili. Oh, I see where you're at. Okay, so let's get you out of here. So here's the big question. What do we want to do with this fleet? We could fuck with Southeast Asia, because we're also worth the Chinese now. And we can start grabbing... These things are worth something. And they'd be easy to take out. Here's 2 cruisers. Let's go target that cruiser. I can just start taking over Australia. That might be... That might be worthwhile. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six. Alright. This is going to be sort of a pain in the butt. Because I've got to get those, I've got to get my battleships up to snuff also. But I don't have have research yet. Alright, so... And I'm going to be starting to have problems with crew as well. I'd like to get the Harvey armor ready before I guess I could just not worry about it and just go for the armor quality and not worry about the engines. Hate to do that. As far as the battleships go, if I have to do... Because the rangefinders could take me at least like a year or two. I mean, this really lowers the... I'm going to lower the weight quite a bit. This is most important. I could sacrifice the rangefinders if I have to. And just get the armor ready for my battleships, because as far as my... I don't have a lot of Skatulis left to refit. I could start doing Malakas after that if I have to. Alright, what's this battle here? This battle is battleship versus battleship. He's a veteran. Interesting. Versus... Don't like it's a fair fight, but I've got better crew. Alright, we're gonna do it. Because the British have a lot of... How many battleships do you guys have? You got fucking 21. Fucking 21. Okay, let's make it 20 battleships here in just a minute. Alright, what do you have, buddy? These are Mark 1 guns, so that's good. Your armor's pretty good. Torpedoes are basic. These are all Mark 1 guns. Just standard. You have black powder bursting charge. And many bulkheads. Alright. How fast are you? You're faster than... No, you're not faster than me. Alright. How far do I need to... So I can penetrate your armor at pretty much any range now. my armor's 13.5. I've got... What do you need to penetrate? You gotta be pretty close. Under 5,000. So... went through my funnel. Help if I get my guns to actually hit. Yeah, you need to aim forward a little bit more. You're shooting behind him, buddy. That's a hit. That's an overpen, but alright. See if we can hit you a little bit lower in the water line. Main tower. Well, that's a penetration. No flooding, though. Alright, there. So the British battleships aren't that tough. Although we're not getting any flooding. Oh, there's a destroyed torpedo. There goes your 5-inch guns. How many of those 5-inch guns did you have? No, just 3. He's got a bunch of 6-inch guns. They're getting all beat up. Your rear turret's destroyed. Alright. Oh, that's a overpen. What did that overpen anyway? 4 belt. Alright. Ouch. You take out my main... You've got my main gun, damn. Well, I won. Lost a lot of guys. Alright, well, at least we won. And now I have a lot of repairs. So now I've got to go suspend. Repairing 1 turn. We're going to suspend you for a turn. And get these guys out and going. Okay. Naval invasion's going well. You're going well. Alright, I'm going to pack it in. I've been playing for 3.5 hours. I think it's time for bed. And I'll see everybody tomorrow. I'm not sure what game I'm going to play tomorrow night. We'll see how long I have to work. I've got a lot of work to do tomorrow. But thanks for hanging out. Man, this is going to be rough with everybody not liking me. So I will see you guys next time. And, oh yeah, for those of you in the Norman area, we're not doing our end of the month barbecue. Instead, we're going to have a New Year's party. on New Year's Eve. So feel free to hit us up then. All right, thanks, guys. Good night.